Right, Forex market, second analysis of the day. Guys, we're back with the Canadian Swiss franc. We feel that we owe you an update on this one, right? You know we have a bearish position in place, and you've seen the Canadian Swiss franc here breaking below 68.57. That's what gave us the confidence to pursue this downside move at the first place. And when price actually broke at some point, you know, about a few days ago, we felt really good about this, right? So we actually increased the position a little bit, throwed in a second trade. Now there are two trades here. You know, you can see them right here, right? And price went, well, it went to the right direction. It almost hit target. We had a target at 67.27, but we were just unlucky, right? Because price, you know, it went as low as 67.44, right? So almost, you know, almost 20 pip, less than 20 pip. That's how close we were to the target. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like super close, but it's pretty close, you know. And then price turned around and went up. So obviously we were very disappointed about that. We actually had 3 trades here. We actually managed to get out of one. Took, you know, just a tiny profit on the way out. Nothing to write home about. But we were reluctant to close the position entirely because we were relying on 68.57 for protection, right? So we had to, you know, just honor the commitment that you know, that we had here with the Canadian Swiss. And we just sat quietly by watching price pushing upwards for a couple of days, and then it reached 68.57. Nice touchdown here, right? We definitely felt, you know, a little bit concerned here at that point. Price was kind of showing signs of breaking out, right? At some point, I mean, it was trading above 68.57, then it just bounced back down, left that spike. But it didn't end there, right? Because the following day, it just kept flirting around that level. Just kept pushing forward. But to our surprise, I mean, you know, to our satisfaction, let's say, 68.57 held nicely. Now, yesterday was another attempt, a third consecutive attempt to break through that level. Again, failed. In fact, it ended up negatively. So is this the sign of, you know, a turnaround, of a fatigue of that upside move? Obviously has some trouble breaking through that 68.57. That's exactly what we would hope to happen, right? Now we're still here. We're still holding this short position just because of that 68.57. Obviously, if price will make a U-turn right now and break through that level, that's going to be it. We're going to pull out. We're not going to even wait for the stop loss to get hit, because this is really our stop loss level. This is our mental stop loss level, 68.57. 69.50, it's just the technical stop loss level. You know what I mean? So we definitely need price to continue this lovely turnaround, because that means that we're back in business. That's the bottom line. That's all we want to be, back in business. Still the same target. You can see the targets right here. Take profit order at 67.27. Now we've been misfortunate in the previous move, but maybe this one will be able to, you know, to correct that wrongdoing of the Canadian Swiss that kind of ran on us in that critical moment. So obviously we're not changing the stop loss level at this point. We still have to keep it with a decent, you know, distance from price action. We need price to start and push away, right, from that level. Just push downwards and get away from that 68.57, and then we'll begin to adjust the stop loss level accordingly. We'll probably even increase the position again back to 3 or maybe even 4 trades if we'll have the chance to do so. Right? So that probably connects to the previous analysis on the Canadian JAP, right? Canadian Japanese yen. These two, the Canadian Swiss and the Canadian JAP, are very highly correlated. Obviously, they both have the Canadian dollar to show for, right? That's true. But also, you know, the Swiss and the JAP are inherently correlated because they both, you know, have a very low interest. I mean, in their respective countries, I'm talking about. So Canadian Swiss and Canadian Jap are highly correlated. If one goes down, the other will go down probably just as much. So that's why that's why we're holding these bearish convictions on both of those currencies. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly to follow up on the situation here, and we'll definitely come back to keep you posted. That's about it for today, Forex market. Hope you enjoyed the session today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.